Monday Mayhem, the Feline Uprising. I woke up to the sound of my cat, Mr. Whiskers, meowing loudly outside my bedroom door. It was 6 a.m. on a typical Monday morning, but something felt off. I rubbed the sleep from my eyes and tried to shake off the grogginess. As I swung my legs over the side of the bed, my foot knocked against something hard on the floor. I looked down to see Mr. Whiskers' favorite toy, a little stuffed mouse, lying next to my shoe. That's when it hit me, Mr. Whiskers was trying to tell me something. I got out of bed and approached the bedroom door. Mr. Whiskers was still meowing loudly on the other side. I slowly turned the handle and opened the door, and he darted inside, his tail twitching back and forth like a metronome. He ran straight to the window and started meowing again, this time more insistently. I followed him to the window and looked out into the backyard. The sun was rising over the trees, casting long shadows across the lawn. But what caught my attention was the sight of several other cats gathered near the fence. They were all staring at something on the ground, their ears perked up and their tails twitching. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I realized that Mr. Whiskers wasn't just meowing for attention, he was trying to tell me something important. I leaned in closer to the window to get a better look at what was going on outside. As I peered out into the backyard, I saw one of the cats, a sleek black feline with a white patch on her forehead, standing over something on the ground. She was pawing at it gently, as if trying not to disturb it. The other cats were watching her, their eyes fixed intently on the scene unfolding before them. I felt my heart racing as I tried to make sense of what I was seeing. What could be so interesting that all these cats were gathered around? And why was Mr. Whiskers trying to tell me about it? I turned back to Mr. Whiskers, who was still meowing loudly at the window. Okay, I said, trying to calm him down. I'll go take a look. I quickly got dressed and followed Mr. Whiskers out into the backyard. As we approached the fence, I saw that the black cat with the white patch was still standing over something on the ground. The other cats were watching her, their eyes fixed intently on the scene unfolding before them. I leaned in closer to get a better look, and that's when I saw it, a small piece of paper lying on the ground near the black cat's paw. It was a note, scribbled in hasty handwriting, "Meet us at the old oak tree at 7 a.m. Come alone." I felt my heart racing as I realized that this was no ordinary gathering of cats. Something big was going down, and Mr. Whiskers had been trying to tell me about it all along. I looked back at Mr. Whiskers, who was still watching me with an intensity that made my skin crawl. "You knew about this, didn't you?" I asked him, but he just gave me a nonchalant flick of his tail and continued to stare out into the backyard.